After a summer of frantic roster reshuffling, of high-stakes free agency gambles and calculated draft picks, the Los Angeles Lakers have made their moves. But amidst the flurry of headlines and the usual splashy signings, did Rob Pelinka just quietly pull off the most shockingly brilliant, low-risk, high-reward move of the entire offseason? A move so understated, so incredibly shrewd, that it could fundamentally alter the trajectory of their next championship chase, all without breaking the bank? Or is it just another mirage in the desert of Lakerland promises, a fleeting hope that will dissipate with the first sign of adversity? The Los Angeles Lakers, a franchise synonymous with championship aspirations, found themselves once again at a crossroads after a playoff run that, while not entirely disastrous, certainly fell short of their sky-high expectations. The sting of another early exit, another season where the pieces didn't quite coalesce into a cohesive, unstoppable force, lingered in the air. General Manager Rob Pelinka, under immense pressure to retool a roster around the aging, yet still transcendent, LeBron James and the newly acquired Luka Doncic, faced a daunting task. The financial landscape of the NBA is a minefield, and the Lakers, perpetually dancing on the edge of a luxury tax, were widely expected to be limited in their pursuit of significant upgrades. Most pundits and fans alike anticipated a summer of minimum deals, of scouring the fringes for veteran scraps, or perhaps a desperate swing on the trade market. The narrative was set. The Lakers would have to be incredibly resourceful, almost magically so, to genuinely improve their standing. They started with the draft, selecting Arkansas standout Adu Thiero with a second-round pick, a nod to future development. Then came the free agency period, bringing in veterans like Jake LaRavia, solidifying depth and adding specific skill sets. These were sensible moves, certainly, but none that sent shockwaves through the league or promised to fundamentally shift the Lakers' championship odds. They were the kind of moves you make when your hands are tied, when financial prudence dictates caution over ambition. But then a whisper began to circulate, a rumor that quickly solidified into concrete fact. And with it, the entire narrative around the Lakers' offseason began to pivot. A former number 1 overall pick, a player whose talent has always been undeniable but whose situation had grown untenable, suddenly became available. And the Lakers, with a precision that belied their previous financial constraints, swooped in. The player in question? Deandre Ayton. Yes, that Deandre Ayton. The same Deandre Ayton who was once the centerpiece of the Phoenix Suns, the athletic big man drafted ahead of Luka Doncic and Trae Young. His partnership with the Portland Trail Blazers had, by all accounts, soured. A mutual dissatisfaction, a divergence of paths, led to the unthinkable. The Trail Blazers bought out his contract before free agency even officially began. This was the seismic shift, the unexpected opening that Pelinka and his front office had been waiting for. With Ayton now a free agent, unshackled from his previous deal, the Lakers had an unprecedented opportunity to acquire a talent of his caliber for a fraction of his market value. And they seized it. The terms of the deal are what truly make this signing a potential masterstroke. Deandre Ayton joined the Los Angeles Lakers on a guaranteed 2-year, $16.2 million contract, which includes an $8.1 million player option for the second year. Let that sink in for a moment. An average annual value just north of $8 million for a former number 1 overall pick, an experienced center with over 400 games between the regular season and playoffs under his belt. In today's NBA, where role players command 8-figure salaries and mid-tier starters often breach the $20 million mark, this is nothing short of an absolute steal. The reason for this seemingly absurd discount? Ayton himself. In a move that speaks volumes about his desire for a fresh start and a winning environment, he reportedly gave up a staggering $10 million of the $35.6 million Portland still owed him. He sacrificed a significant portion of his guaranteed money to become a free agent, to choose his next destination, and to land with a contender. This willingness to take a pay cut, to buy into a new vision, is a testament to the allure of the Lakers brand and the opportunity to play alongside future Hall of Famers. Now, let's address the elephant in the room. Ayton's performance in the 2024-25 season left much to be desired. His output of 14.4 points and 10.2 rebounds, coupled with shooting splits of .566/.188/.667, certainly didn't scream all-star potential. There were questions about his motor, his consistency, his engagement. But even with those numbers, which were undoubtedly a step down from his peak, his production still significantly exceeds the incredibly modest cap hit of just over $8 million. This is the essence of value. You're not paying for peak Ayton, you're paying for a floor that is still productive at a price point that is ridiculously low for a player of his physical gifts and experience. It's a calculated bet, but one with minimal financial downside. But here's where the story truly gets exciting, where the potential of this signing transcends mere financial prudence and veers into the realm of legitimate on-court impact. It's hard not to imagine Deandre Ayton potentially having his best year to date now that he's a Laker. Why? The answer lies in the unparalleled playmaking prowess of his new teammates, LeBron James and Luka Doncic. While Ayton has certainly played with talented facilitators before, like Chris Paul and Ricky Rubio, the tandem of LeBron and Luka is on an entirely different plane. This is, without hyperbole, the best playmaking duo he has ever shared a roster with. Imagine the possibilities. LeBron's uncanny vision, his ability to deliver pinpoint passes from anywhere on the court, whether it's a no-look dime in transition or a perfectly timed lob from the post. Then add Luka, a wizard with the ball, capable of dissecting defenses with his pick-and-roll mastery, his step-back threes, and his uncanny ability to find cutters and rollers with surgical precision. Ayton, with his elite athleticism, his powerful rolling ability, and his soft touch around the rim, becomes the ultimate beneficiary. He won't be asked to create his own shot consistently. His role will be simplified, optimized. He'll be the recipient of endless lobs, easy putbacks, and wide-open dunks. He'll be able to focus on what he does best, running the floor, crashing the boards, and providing a legitimate vertical threat. This kind of offensive environment, where he's surrounded by two of the greatest passers in NBA history, could unlock a level of efficiency and consistent production that we haven't seen from him since his early days in Phoenix. If he can harness his athleticism and capitalize on the opportunities created by LeBron and Luka, Deandre Ayton could very well be in the mix for his first NBA All-Star appearance. That's not just a hope, it's a tangible possibility, given the context of his new team. Of course, no signing is without its inherent risks. There's always the specter of injuries, a concern for any player, especially a big man who relies on his athleticism. And there's the perennial question of off-field issues, or more accurately, the mental fortitude and consistent effort that sometimes eluded Ayton in previous stops. But this is where the genius of the contract comes into play. Barring any catastrophic unforeseen circumstances, signing Ayton is already shaping up to be the Lakers' best summertime move in terms of sheer value. Even if he doesn't work out as planned, even if he struggles with consistency or battles minor injuries, his contract is affordable and short enough that it won't have long-term implications on LA's cap situation. There's no crippling multi-year deal, no albatross that will prevent them from making future moves. It's a low-risk, high-reward bet that, at worst, provides a serviceable center for 2 years at a bargain price, and at best, transforms a former number 1 pick into an all-star caliber talent who helps propel the Lakers back to championship contention. So, as we dissect the Lakers' offseason amidst the fanfare of their star acquisitions and the quiet hum of their developmental picks, the signing of Deandre Ayton stands out as a masterclass in strategic opportunism. It's a testament to the fact that sometimes the most impactful moves aren't the loudest ones, but the most intelligent. The Lakers didn't just fill a need. They potentially acquired a foundational piece for their frontcourt at a price that defies belief. This isn't just about a good signing. It's about a calculated gamble that could pay dividends far beyond its modest cost, a true value play that could reshape the narrative around this Lakers team and their championship aspirations. Lakers Nation, what are your thoughts on this incredible value signing? Does the potential of Deandre Ayton playing alongside LeBron and Luka fill you with excitement for next season? Or do the past inconsistencies give you pause? Drop your opinions, your predictions, and your wildest hopes for Ayton's future in the comments below. Your insights fuel this channel, and we want to hear from every single one of you. And if this deep dive into the Lakers' shrewdest offseason move resonated with you, please hit that like button and subscribe for all the latest, most insightful analysis on your Los Angeles Lakers. Let's keep the conversation and the championship dreams alive.